the next car I'm going to get. Maybe not the next one, but what is in store now. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, I really, really, really want that car. This is Live Life episode 8. And there's a lot to talk about because my last episode was exactly 7 months ago, which is not bad because the other one was a lot more of a gap. I always say this for every episode, but a lot has changed since the last episode. I was talking about how I quit my job, and yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Let's address the fact that I told you guys that I quit my job in the last Live Life episode. I want to talk about how I'm no longer working at the place that I was working. I recently just quit. It was a hard decision, but I made that decision because I thought that it would be the best decision for me. I did not leave the job that I was working at before. I actually changed positions. So instead of being the manager there, I actually found another position which suits me, I feel like, a lot more, and it's something that I tried to push, and it actually worked because of the people that I have working with me that allowed it to happen. So I'm really happy that worked, and we'll get into exactly what I'm in charge of and everything. So far, a lot better than what I was doing before, and I do miss it. Being a manager was amazing. There's always ups and downs in every position, but I feel like right now, like, I'm really, really, really happy with where I'm at. Oh, I cut my hair today. Yesterday I had the long hair and I was growing everything out, but today I'm a bit more cleaner. I look presentable. Maybe that's why I picked up the camera and started recording, but here we are. Next thing, cars. I don't know where I was in the 7 months period. I think I had a Lexus or an FRS. My FRS is up for sale. I'm just waiting for the weather to clear up to actually put it up for sale, and I feel like I'm gonna make a profit off of that. And the Mazda 6 that I had. I sold the Mazda, made a profit out of it. Sold the FRS, I don't have it anymore, and sold my second Lexus as well. And I just recently bought an Acura TSX 2009, which I'm having a lot of fun with. It's a really fun car to drive, and the acceleration is amazing. It reminds me of the Honda Accord 2008 that I had, which was my first car that I bought. That's what I was looking for this winter, something that obviously reliable, something Japanese, but also it's fun to drive. Like, the acceleration is amazing on it. The guy did do a muffler delete on it, which it cost me $200 to put it back, but the car sounds a lot better now and it's not annoying anymore. I know some people love to take the mufflers off and they enjoy it like that, but I like the way the car sounds normally, and it's not annoying every time you try to accelerate. Slowly crossing off every car that I ever wanted to buy. I remember looking on Marketplace and seeing BRZs and FRSs, and I'm like, one day I'm gonna buy that, and it actually ended up happening, and I was so happy about that. A little sad that I sold that car, but the profit I made off of it was amazing, and the learning experience from my first time owning a manual car, that was cool. But now I'm at the Acura TSX. I'm gonna drive it for winter and then sell it. I know that keeping the car for long is just gonna cost too much, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. And the next goal is, note this down, clip this, the next car I'm going to get, maybe not the next one, but what is in store now, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, I really, really, really want that car, is a 3.7 liter Mustang. If it's convertible, it would be a lot cooler, but it doesn't have to be. Something cool like that, like a Mustang, because I've never owned a muscle car. I prefer getting a Challenger, but that's way too expensive out of my budget. But the next step, when I sell my Acura TSX, it's going to be a Mustang. Some new projects that I want to start, that I want to try to do. One is photography. I made a list of a bunch of companies that I want to call, reaching out to them. Well, I haven't started yet, but I want to reach out to them and offer them a service where if I see that they're like a 20 to 30 people staff and they value like team community and bonding and stuff like that, I could offer them a photo shoot for their staff if they haven't done that already. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of yeses and a lot of nos depending on where I go, but I already started making the list and I'm looking forward to doing that as well. So that's one project that I want to do. The second project that I was trying to do is I love flipping cars, so why not like start a dealership or something? But I'm thinking only Japanese cars, because those are the ones that you can resell easier. Work from there and actually like open up a dealership, have a bunch of cars, because now what I'm doing is I buy a car, I use it for a while and then I sell it. But long term, if I feel like if I have a bunch of cars and I'm already doing that and I have my license, my dealership license, like everything would make sense in that area. But I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but it's a project that I want to start. So that's something exciting as well that's keeping me going. What else do we have here? This is a personal one. My parents left for Pakistan for almost 2 months. They are coming back on Tuesday. Now, how was it with them not being here? Obviously, we missed them so much. We do get to talk to them when we're not at work. There's a lot of things, responsibilities that we had to take on. Mostly my older brother took care of food and everything, but I feel like we all did our part to make sure that nothing changed much. But obviously parents aren't here. It's difficult. It's not easy. Glad it's over now. College being difficult. I feel like I talk about this so much. I have a year left. I'm finishing in June. If I pass all my classes, I have 7 classes now, and I'm failing most of them because I'm not studying. I'm not doing anything. I just started like reading my chapters and stuff, making sure that I pass and everything, because it's very like I'm getting 60s in all the classes. There's a class I got a grade back not too long ago. I got 29%, which is like crazy. So I had to work on that a bit. I still have to work on that. I don't know what I'm gonna do to do something, and I have to do it fast to pass these classes so I could finish in June and finally get my degree. It's been how many years it's been? Usually you stay in college for 2 years. It's been 3 years plus I changed programs, which delayed my whole thing again, and I just want to finish at this point and get it over with. I'm sick of talking about it. Christmas event at work. So what I'm doing now, my position is I'm doing whatever is marketing, social media and everything for the company that I work with. I feel like it's a lot more me. It's something that I really enjoy, so I am really excelling in that aspect of it, and I'm enjoying that part of life. So we did a Halloween event. It was the first event that I was in charge of promoting the whole thing and actually coming up with the concept of the whole thing was going to be. We did something that no one's ever done. We brought out snakes and lizards and so many reptiles, and kids could actually take pictures with. The promotion part was such a success, and I couldn't be more happier with how things went. So yeah, that was fun to see. And now what I'm preparing for is December 16th, which will be our Christmas event, which we're trying to make big. It's not going to be the busiest time of the year, so we can't expect to have a lot of things going on because already the place is going to be really busy. We have this idea where we want to incorporate what we do every year, which is Santa comes and he takes pictures with the kids. We want to do that, but with a twist. So Santa doesn't just come in and sits and takes pictures with the kids. We want to get other things involved. We're having a station with hot chocolate for free for kids to enjoy. The way we're going to promote this is there's going to be a certain time that we're going to promote, and we're going to tell everyone to come before that time so they could be here for the arrival of Santa. And I feel like it's going to be really fun and exciting to do. The whole concept is Santa comes, makes a whole speech, sits down, gets ready to take pictures with the kids, and then the Grinch shows up and he makes a whole scene. And then we're planning on making Santa and the Grinch fight in one of the battle sections that we have in our park. At the end, Santa wins and Grinch just runs back away, and the kids are happy and stuff, and he can go back with to taking pictures with them. The way we're gonna choreograph that and really plan that is everything. Like if we get that done right, I feel like, and I want someone to film the whole thing so we could use it as content. But the fact that like we have such creative control, and the fact that we can make these things happen is incredible, and I can't wait for it. December 16th, that's what we're planning to do. And yeah, so I think that's where I'm gonna end it. I don't really feel like talking too much about anything right now. I have a huge headache. That's a quick update on whatever's been happening. Can't wait to chop this up and see what I spoke about. I didn't even talk about whatever's happening in Palestine right now, and that's a whole other video that I want to do. This protest going on, I think every weekend, and I want to be there and take pictures and make content out of that as well, just to not only help the cause and spread awareness, but like I know it's important to do so, and I really want to get involved in that. Hopefully by next week I'm doing that. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and overall I'm happy with things, the way things are going, and there's a lot more that's coming, and I just keep praying and making dua that everything will be a-okay. And that's what does it for Live Life episode 8.